Hello, this is E.J. Uday with the U.S. Positive Women's Network, a project of WORLD, which stands for Women Organized to Respond to Life-Threatening Diseases. This is part 4 of our fundraising toolkit, Getting to AIDS 2012, Offline and In-Person Fundraising Strategies. If you're watching this, I'm assuming that you have already set up your chip-in profile and begun sharing it, and you've already viewed part 1, 2, and 3 of the fundraising toolkit. If you haven't, I'd really advise you to do that so you can be caught up. In this tutorial, I'm going to be going through a few offline and in-person fundraising strategies, and I hope that by the end of it you'll find at least one that you're really excited about implementing and feel really confident about your ability to use reach your fundraising goals using offline and online strategies that I've shared, and really walk away with an action plan that you're ready to implement. I think in-person fundraising is really important for a number of reasons. One, it's a great opportunity to connect with your community. Part of your motivation for going to the conference is about what you're going to be able to bring back to your community, what you're going to be able to share with your community, how what you're going to learn at the conference is going to impact your ability to contribute to your community and raise awareness about HIV issues that are affecting your community. So your communities are the group of people that are going to be the most affected by your participation and who will benefit from your participation on the conference. And lastly, it'll also help you really diversify your efforts, so you're not just relying on your online fundraising profile to raise all your money, and also that you're able to really connect and meet with people and kind of garner more support and bring more minds together to help you brainstorm and figure out how you can reach your goals. My overall tip for really choosing the fundraising strategy that you're going to use and implement is, one, to not be afraid and be creative. I'm just going to be giving you some tips, some outlines, some things to consider, and really invite you to bring your own creativity to the process. This will make it more fun, which will make it more engaging and motivating for you, and people will also pick up on your passion and your energy, and that will make them want to be part of what it is that you're doing. And lastly, it's really important to ask for help. You won't be able to, you will be able to do some of these strategies on your own, but it'll be a lot easier with help and support. So really being willing to ask for help and being open to the help that you'll receive is a great tip. So the overall offline fundraising strategies I'm going to share with you are, one, just asking for donations. 2, tapping into your own special talents so that it's not about just asking what people can give you, but it's also an exchange in terms of you're going to give them something and they'll give you their donation in exchange. And 3rd is tapping into other people's special talents. And the 4th is hosting an event. So the first tip is around asking for donations. And one suggestion is, instead of gifts for this holiday season, or if you have a birthday coming up or an anniversary or some special event during the fundraising months, you can make a request and ask people to give you donations instead of gifts. Some action steps around this are, 1, to create a script. Figure out what you're going to say, when, and if people ask you what do you want for the holidays or what do you want for your birthday, you'll have a phrase. There are phrases that you'll have ready to share with them. Send out an email to your family and friends and coworkers, with this whole request of, this holiday season, don't get me any gifts, you can give me a donation. You can send out holiday cards with the same message. So really thinking about how you can get the word out there, and just ask for your donation in a way that's, not pushy, but just letting people know what you're up to and how they can support you if they choose to. So throughout this tutorial, I'm going to be giving you some time to begin to work on and begin to think about these different strategies and how you can begin to implement them. And I really suggest that you go ahead and do these little exercises for each of the strategies that I share. Just give yourself about 3 to 5 minutes to work through these exercises as you're going along, because they'll really help you at the end when you decide on what strategy you're going to use. You'll already have an idea of how it is that you want to create it and how you want your session or event to be shaped. So I'd ask that you press pause at this moment and just give yourself 3 or 5 minutes to begin to draft your request for donations. Similar to your online fundraising profile and the appeal that you crafted for that, you want to start out sharing the reason why you want the donations, what the International AIDS Conference is, and really concrete examples of how your community is going to benefit from your participation in the conference. So go ahead and pause. Give yourself 5 minutes to respond to these questions, and then come back to the tutorial. Alright, so you're back. The next strategy I want to share is tapping into your special talents. And this could be a number of things. If you're a writer, you write poetry, you could put together a collection of some of your poems. You write short stories, you could write a series of short stories or a series of essays. If you paint, you could paint like one huge painting or a series of like small paintings. You could quilt, crochet, make something, make some jewelry. If you are a massage therapist or a reflexologist, or you give really great manicures and pedicures, you could offer that. And you can either sell your services and let people know, like, I'm giving you the service, and you can donate as much as you want. I'm asking for at least 10, or 20. You can kind of set like a limit, but, leave it open so people can give you more if they want to. Or you can actually just raffle off your book or your painting or whatever it is that you've made and end up selling raffle tickets. And you can sell your raffle tickets in bundles. You can sell just one at a time, or you could sell, have another price for like 10 tickets, another price for 20 tickets, so that you'll be able to ask people for a range of money, and they'll be able to contribute whatever way they are able to. Some action steps around this are: 1, be sure that you choose an option that's going to cost you close to nothing or little money to produce. So if you do choose to produce a book, you can either make it an ebook, so just create something in Word and then turn it into a PDF and have that be what you send around. Or you could maybe get donations for someone who could print it out for you, or see if there's a community center that will let you run copies off for free. So figure out a way that whatever it is you're producing isn't going to cost you a lot of money, or hopefully nothing to produce. The next is, when you're thinking about your raffle, you really just need 2 or 3 quality items for a raffle. If you get a bunch of items or services donated, you could actually bundle some of them together and make it like 1 or 3 different items that you're raffling off. The last is to really help you like with your marketing efforts and reaching more people for whatever it is you're selling or your raffles, is you could target a group for your marketing and your outreach materials. So you could create one poster that's all for like stressed out moms. You want to find a way to relax. Check out this raffle where we're giving away a 2-hour massage. Or it could be like for couples who haven't had a lot of like one-on-one quality time together. We're raffling off this dinner at this local restaurant, or this day trip, or you could stay at this inn for 3 days, or whatever it is that you've gathered. You can figure out a way that you could like really market it to specific groups of people that would be really interested in that. And you could create a bunch of different flyers, and that way you'll be able to reach like a range of people who may, previously, if they just saw like, oh, there's a raffle going on, may not be that interested. But when you kind of call them out, they may see like, huh, I'm a stressed out mom, maybe I do need a massage. And so that's just one tip to really help you figure out how to reach a broader range of people. So an action step I'd like you to take right now to begin an exercise to begin thinking about this is to brainstorm at least 10 things that you can create or offer. And during this process, don't edit yourself, just write down all the ideas that come to you. And at this point, you're not committing to doing anything, so just let your imagination run wild. So go ahead and press pause and, time yourself, give yourself like 3 to 5 minutes to just brainstorm at least 10 things that you can create or you can offer. All right. The next offline fundraising strategy is to tap into other people's talents. So if you have friends who are artists, you can have them donate their pieces of art and throw an art party. If you have friends who are really good cooks or caterers, you can have them put together a food basket or several food baskets. You can get coupons from local businesses or gift cards. So it doesn't have to just be your friends and family that you reach out to. You could reach out to local businesses and ask them to donate their services or donate some gift cards or some coupons to your raffle or sale. Some action steps that this would involve would be asking your family members, coworkers, friends if they have a service or product that they want to contribute to your raffle or sale. And again, soliciting businesses to donate coupons or gift cards. Or you could even ask them to sponsor an event. So an action step, an exercise that you can take right now is to make a list of all your friends, families, and coworkers that you could ask to donate their products and services. If you have a group of friends that you know do healing work, you could reach out to them. That are artists, reach out to them. If there are some local businesses or local restaurants that you'd like to reach out to and ask them to donate their, some coupons or a meal, you can go ahead and do that. If there are particular services that you want to see people could donate, then you can look through the yellow pages and see what businesses come up around that service. So just take some time and start creating some lists. Give yourself again 3 to 5 minutes to just come up with some lists of family, friends, and coworkers and local businesses that you can reach out to. The next strategy is to host an event. Now you can let your imagination run wild with this. You can host something really small like a house party or a dinner party at your house, to something really huge like a fashion show or a dance at a club or a lounge. You could also do a bowling party, or you could have a car wash, or you could have a bake sale, or you could do a yard sale, or you could do a specialty item sale. Like if it's around the holidays, you could figure out if you could partner with an organization that's already selling Christmas trees to have a certain percentage of whatever they sell to be donated to you, or have them give you a chunk of time of like, okay, between 9 and 12 on this day, all the sales that are made, you're going to get either 100% of them or 50% of them. You could figure out how you could get creative about that. There's also Valentine's Day coming up. You could figure out, if you want to sell balloons or candy, or, sell something around that holiday coming up. One of the things that could be really helpful with hosting an event is to think about how you could collaborate with a community event that's already happening, so that your event could just be more of an add-on to the event that they're already doing. Or you could come up with like a special theme and try to garner some media attention around it. So if you're throwing a bowling party, it could be a bowling party where you're going to have people dress up in a certain way or have certain costumes, and you could have themes, related to HIV and AIDS issues. You could invite other organizations to come. If you have any like theater or drama groups that do education around HIV, you could have them come and perform. You could just really figure out a way that you could come up with a theme that would garner media attention, and that would also support you with your fundraising efforts.